isn't complete until someone brings the potato salad. So Dev is preparing a tricolor potato salad with goat cheese, crispy shallots, and a lemon dill vinaigrette. Excuse me.
Yeah, well, dill and lemon is very classic, but I'm actually going to teach you to do it broken. I think last time I was on the show, I was talking about broken vinaigrettes.
Yes.
Where you don't have to emulsify it, and you called me lazy.
I did.
So I want to do that a bit more.
I respected the laziness in you, but yeah, let's do it. Let's do it the lazy way.
It's trending. So we have potatoes here, and yes, no barbecue is not complete without a potato salad.
That's right.
But I thought, why not take it a step further and grill these off? So we have purple potatoes, we have yellow, red. You can get these anywhere. All you need to do is parboil these. So how long would this boil for?
Like seconds.
7-8 minutes, correct.
Oh, really?
So we're gonna parboil these off. Now, could you throw them onto the barbecue right away? You probably could.
Yes,
but I'd rather parboil them.
But you shouldn't.
Yep, parboil them, throw them onto the barbecue, and guys, flip that open. So here we have our potatoes.
And why are you parboiling them?
I just want to get it cooked a bit in some moisture. I think if you just throw them straight onto the barbecue, they may dry out a little bit.
Yeah, think about it, it's pretty dense too, so if you're getting that heat on the outside, by the time the center's cooked, the outside will be mushy.
Got it.
Right? So.
And you'll see that these are still nice and not hard, but they're cooked through. So all you do is you parboil them, strain them, and while they're hot, you can get them on the barbecue. You just want to toss them in a lot of salt. A good tip for potatoes, guys, they need a lot of salt.
A lot of salt.
Okay.
And we use kosher salt, not table salt.
But
you need to really hit it, because as Jason said, it is quite dense. So the potatoes come off now. And they smell delicious. This is just salt and pepper. Now, there's two different ways that we can go about plating this, and I want to demonstrate how I would plate it, and I also want to demonstrate for you the lazy broken vinaigrette.
Okay, good.
But I think that not so much lazy, it's that not only is it trending, but it's a lot easier for you to recreate this at home or your next dinner party or for anybody.
I like the shortcuts. Keep them coming. It's good.
So there's two different ways we can do it. You can plate it on top of this wood platter, which I'm going to do for this. So I'm going to have you guys build this again. Randy, you're really good with height, but we'll give Jason a shot.
Come on, Jay. Let's do it. You make it happen.
Okay. And while that's happening, I'm going to chop up some celery.
Make a snowman.
Oh, there's one thing I forgot to mention to you, is that this is a smashed grilled potato salad.
Oh, I can smash it?
Yeah, so you can use your hands, you can use the bowls.
Well, I was going to ask, are you going to
Not
cut
completely,
them up?
just press it down a little bit,
Like
just so it barely cracks.
You gently smash
That's it.
No,
don't get a hammer. Not like that one.
No, I can't serve that anymore. No, I'm kidding.
Totally kid.
There's two reasons why you do this.
Okay.
The first reason for me is that it looks really cool.
Yeah.
But what would the second reason be?
I don't know.
It absorbs so much more flavor at this point.
Oh.
Imagine if you had a whole potato like this, and then you cooked it off, and you seasoned it. You're only getting seasoning on the outside. But once you smash it, it can now soak into that flesh. Okay?
Right.
Now, we have some celery. These guys are having too much fun. I love it. So we have some celery here. We're going to break this down. Celery is something that you traditionally find in a potato salad.
Yep.
So I'm going to chop this up.
A little bit of crunch.
A little bit of crunch. Really, really, really important. And you can see how these guys are plating this up over there. You're getting nice height when you smash it.
That's a lot of potato in your salad, guys.
It's a lot of, So now the celery is going to go all around. Just like this. And we want it to look all rustic. And we're going to hit this with a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit. And this is the whole broken vinaigrette thing. If you're having trouble at home emulsifying your vinaigrettes, it's okay. You don't have to do it anymore because it's very popular now. A lot of top restaurants around the world are serving sauces that are split.
What is the point of emulsifying your vinaigrette?
Emulsifying or emulsification is combining two liquids together that don't normally go together.
Right, and then it
which is like
foams
oil and
up,
water, oil and acid. No, emulsification is just combining them so that they become one liquid.
So what is the point in doing that? Like,
the point of doing it is you don't want to serve something that's split. Same with the hollandaise.
Creamy. And if it emulsifies together, then when you bite into it, you will get the desired amount at the same time. Whereas if it separates, you might get more lemon or you might get more oil because it's depending on which bite. So
and now we're saying that's okay.
Well, but that's the thing. It's all about control.
Just deal with it, okay?
I want you to have every single bite the same. Where what you're saying, which I think is cool, is you bite into one and it might have a little bit more oil. The next one might get. So it's a little bit more. So it's just a different.
And take a hollandaise, for example. If the hollandaise is too hot or it's too cold or the butter's too much, it splits, right? It doesn't look pretty. Now, I'm not saying that you'll service, but hollandaise
is no good.
Hollandaise is not good split, no.
Okay.
So we have here, now we're going to add some lemon juice. And this is also a lot easier. This is something that you can do tableside. And you can charge your cousins and your family more when they come over to eat. So we'll squeeze some of that lemon juice over. Okay, so we have the lemon juice. Now we want to hit this with more salt and more pepper.
Okay.
Perfect. We have some purple basil that's going to go on there as well. This is also local, and this is also going to play off the purple potato that we have.
It's all about the color.
Yep. We have some cherry tomatoes. I've already used those before, but the cherry tomatoes will add some freshness. Now, with all this potato, it can get not so much dry, but it's nice to have things like this. Grapes would go very well.
Yeah.
Just so that it adds some of the water. And then the finishing touches on this, I'm going to ask Chef.
What about these ones, though? Did you sun-dry these?
Those were used, yeah, these are just thrown into the oven. So you take your tomatoes, you split them in half.
Yeah.
Put your oven on the lowest setting. If you have a pilot in a restaurant, but put it on the lowest setting.
Yeah.
Oil, salt, and pepper on a sheet tray, and you put it overnight.
Okay, because most of us just have a kitchen, not a restaurant.
You're waiting for it. So
Yeah,
ready.
so your oven on the lowest setting, and then
so
you put in the oven. The next morning you come and you'll be able to slide them out.
Okay.
Okay, hot on the goat cheese. Yes, fire. And then we're gonna add goat cheese to this.
Yes.
Nice.
And I think goat cheese is gonna add that voluptuousness,
Right.
that creaminess.
Yeah,
it also adds a
baby.
beautiful color. We have some fresh parsley, celery leaves,
Right.
and this is now absorbing all these flavors.
Right.
You can add
because
garlic
they're
and stuff.
smashed.
Right.
Yeah, and this is also a dill lemon, so we need to add a bunch
Yeah.
of dill. And the dill I'm not even gonna chop. I'm just gonna kind of break it up in my hands because
Freshness
today.
just keeps coming.
So the vinaigrette you just did in pieces over top. You didn't even mix a whole thing together.
And this
right?
is less intimidating to you
Yeah,
at home.
that's the whole point of the broken.
Beautiful.
See, now I get it.
Yeah, not lazy.
I understand. You're not lazy. So the perfect sort of companion to the potato salad would be, you know, some kind of a sandwich, maybe a pork sandwich. So we want to talk a little bit about doing a pulled pork sandwich and what sauce you might pair with it, Randy. I know you love your pulled pork.
I love the pulled pork. I just love cooking something so long that it just kind of falls apart when you tap it. You're like, how you
Yes.
doing? It's like melts, right? It's like, okay. So you have that salt and that smoke and that flavor and the rub. But then what do you do to bind it, to bring it together? So a barbecue sauce is kind of like somebody's signature of what they like. Some people like a little bit more mustard, a little bit more acidity in some territories,
It's
right?
like a spaghetti sauce. Everybody has their personal touch on it, right?
That's
They're all
right.
very
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. What I personally like, I like getting a little bit of vegetables in there. I kind of hide that for the kids. You know, I get some carrots and some fennel and some strange things in there that you don't normally find.
Yeah.
But then I put tons of beer in mine.
Okay.
Because I like beer.
That sounds
and,
like
you know,
you.
it's there.
Wait a minute, so
and
you put the vegetables in for the kids and then the
And then
beer.
the
Hey, you gotta keep everybody happy, right? I figure there's something for everyone in there, right? But I do like the smokiness level and a little bit of sweetness. I don't like it too spicy. I just like to have it right where it needs to be.
Okay,
Right.
so we would love to try some of that sauce.
Well, just
I actually think
today.
the audience should try some of that.
Yeah.
So Randy has brought down pulled pork sandwiches for everyone in our audience. And try that. Now, barbecue